Hey guys, same day, different video. Last time I was talking about carburetor tools and how I kind of dislike them, why? What's the point? Yeah, I'm still on that rant mood, if you know what I mean. Anyway, um, I was gonna talk about the leaf blower that I got, and you know, just a short story to spice things up. Uh, and thank God. Um, anyway, the leaf blower, I told you I would talk about it. It's a good story for one of my videos. So, anyway, what happened is I was pulling on the pull cord to get it started. By the way, I poured a premix directly into the carb, and it it had an interesting reaction to that. So what happened is there was a a little leaf blower at the side of the road. So I took it. It they had it at they had a good price on it for $0, 0 cents. And that's the thing I like about the side of the road shop. You get free stuff, and it's like a thrift store. Kind of like that, except you don't pay a single dime. Like, come on, people, wake up. Like, the thing that annoys me about the people in my community is that they throw out these perfectly good things that I'm not even interested in, so I have to leave them. Uh, I collect speakers, I collect, all sorts of stuff, and including leaf blowers, of course. So anyway, I put the premix directly into the carburetor, and what happened when I fired the thing up is that it spat gasoline, raw, unburnt gasoline, okay, directly out of the carburetor, and I pulled my hand away. This one, it, it at the right moment, because I saw that fire shooting out of the carburetor. It was a sight to see. It was pretty bad. I'm gonna have to play with the thing, but this time I'm gonna wear a bulletproof suit on top of combat armor, on top of a hazmat suit, and I'm gonna wear 5 gloves on each hand. No, of course not. But I'm gonna retry this because I feel like I put a little too much gas into the carburetor, and when the engine started to heat up, it lit the gasoline and spat it out, which is my thought. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna have to put the gas back in it and try to start it up because I need a leaf blower. Okay, the trimming, I guess I could get away with a lawnmower, but I need a leaf blower for the fall. I need it, okay? I just need it. Like, that's just the way things are. So I need a leaf blower, alright? So I'm gonna try to get this thing running again. This time, I will wear a glove though, because let's face it. Like, what if the thing does spit more gas out of the carburetor? I guess I would have to switch the exhaust in the carb, but that's besides the point. And anyway, that's my story of how I almost had quite an incident. Okay, that was pretty bad. This happened two 2 weeks ago. No, a week and a half ago. Wait a minute. When was the last bulk trash day? Where's a phone when you need it? Right there, because that's what I'm filming with. I got it like 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. And I put the gas in, and it just did not want gas in that carb. Okay? Because it just spattered all over the place. Like, yeah, I was kind of offended that it actually did that to me. Anyway, the status with all of my other equipment is that I have 2 home lights, different years. Similar make, though. Similar build type, if you know what I mean. And 2 exactly the same weed eaters. You know, the ones that they're all green and stuff, you know. Man, the home lights, I put this gas in there that's extremely rich on oil. Because, like, I know it takes 40 to 1, but I don't have a flask and, like, a beaker right now. So, I don't have it. So, I just pretty much put, like, I guess, like, 50-50 ratio of gas and oil. No, not that bad. But I did put a little too much oil in. Because when I was running it to test it out, it does idle, by the way. But the one flaw with it, I'll call it home light number 1, because it's the first one to work. First home light, at least, to work. What happened was the throttle on it is broken. And when I started the thing up and I let it, like, sit for a little bit, you know, just be respectful to the thing, let her warm up. The throttle was broken and I didn't realize it, so I'm like doing some weed whacking because it came with some free string, so I might as well use it. Yeah, at the side of the road store, you guys should go there. It's a very, you get some good deals, man. Or women, or transgender, or whoever's watching this. How am I supposed to know? It could be anything. Attack helicopter. A whoopee cushion, if you're watching it, you know. Gotta have your whoopee cushions, man. They're important. I'm sorry, I found it funny that I mentioned a whoopee cushion. But anyway, you know, when I had it revving, I was fogging for mosquitoes, dude. Man, woman. I was fogging for mosquitoes, person, okay? You know, it was quite a show. Like, oh man, I was beating up that thing with the oil and the gas. And I think that maybe if I use the correct fuel, because it is a little rich on oil, but majority of it is gas. It's not like I did a 1-to-1 ratio of oil. It's probably like a 20 to 1, I would say, or 15 to 1. And I was trimming, and I had it at wide open throttle because, you know, with cutting off brush and grass, you know, you really need that wide open. You really do. And it's just so important. And mainly because, you know, it's just that when it's rotating over at a high speed, you can get the job done quicker. And I don't do it, like, as a job to make money, but I do use it to maintain the yard. And the one thing, though, is that by next fall, I want a leaf blower. I mean, I'm not sure if that thing's going to burn me alive the next time I try to use it, or it's just going to run nicely. Because I did flood it out a little too much, I'll admit that. Or maybe I just have to throw a set of resized rings on it. I mean, but judging by the condition that everything else is in, I might just be able to turn it on and it'll just work. Yeah, everything I have is 2 strokes. including the 4 weed whackers and leaf blower. But of course, the lawnmower is a 4-stroke. But you really don't need that zippy torque with a leaf blower, which is why it's just fine for a weed whacker. And plus, with the weed whackers, you want them light. I mean, I could like pile up bricks on a lawnmower and push it around the yard, and it still wouldn't be that bad because, I'm not holding it up. I'm not lifting the thing up in my arms. Like, I have a Murray 6.5. 6. Murray 6. That's what I have. 6 horse. It's a very solid build, I've got to say. It's lived through me. I cut the grass. I do this and that with it. Although right now we've got new grass in. So, I'm just rambling at this point. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, if you did not click off already. Which I don't mind if you did click off, because I'm not as energetic as other people. Because I don't live on Monster Energy. But, we've all got our thing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys later, and see you later. See you later and talk to you later. Whatever.